they are really like when under pressure, and of course when they are good. So I think they got those two lessons quite good in that first half against Argentina. And I remember that I told people that they would come out and want to play.
People. You said it on air.
Well,
which one is you told people?
I shall told people now. People they listen to me animals.
Take your credit.
No. I said they would come out.
Give you again.
They would come out and play against Argentina in the second half.
Expensive.
So they did that, and I expect them. Yeah, they will take their lessons also in this. They must have seen the way the Poland played again. The Polish they played in their first match. They didn't particularly.
Drab draw.
Yeah, it was drab. They didn't particularly impress. So I know that Averena, being an experienced one, knows what to do in order to cause frustration for this Polish national team.
Okay.
But then, based on my own, balance of things, I think Saudi Arabia should, need this one. Maybe not with that one exclusive scoreline, but then just, let us get this win. However dirty, just mention that organization.
All right, FJ, can Saudi Arabia show they're not a fluke?
100%. Please, Sports Amazon, for the duration of this game, I'd like to be referred to as Hal Hefty. Because
it doesn't mean you're going to get a Rolls Royce, though.
Who knows? The Crown Prince, he could be listening. But I expect them to come out and show it's not a fluke. The pressure is not on them. That's the interesting part. The pressure is on Poland.
Yes.
Because Poland have to win this game. They have nothing to lose. And that's why this game gets more interesting. You see the camaraderie of the coach Averena. I'm pretty sure his message to the guys was, guys, forget the Argentina game. That game is now in your rear mirror. This is the game you have to play now. This is the game of their lives. They've put the whole world on notice. Poland have prepared for this game as they will prepare for a big game. And you've also seen it in the starting line of the team as put out there. But this is going to be an interesting game because Poland were profligate in the first game. The Saudis are going to fancy their chances. A part of me sees Poland winning, but a part of me really, for the sake of the fairy tale, wants Saudi Arabia to get a result in this game. I want Saudi Arabia to get out of this group. If they get out of this group, I think people will begin the idea that you have to be a great footballing nation in quotes. Or
to do well at the World Cup.
To do well at the World Cup.
Be rested.
Will go out of the window. This idea that you have to have 11 world-class players. Yes, I'm talking about the Super Eagles for anybody who's wondering. No, you don't need 11 world-class players. You can have players who all play in the Saudi Football League.
Partly, I think that might have also been rested from the last World Cup. Croatia got to the finals. They didn't have
11 world-class players.
But they were able to shock us all.
Exactly. So, I mean, and now I think a lot of us will rest. Those of us that have been saying, which league is he playing? Saudi League. It's team of Saudi League.
And then, it's funny because we look down on that league. That league is a strong one.
Yes, 100%.
It's actually a very strong
100%. On the strength of what I've seen so far. And people also seem to forget something. Al Hilal of Saudi Arabia have played back-to-back FIFA Club World Cups. So, I mean, there's a reason why that has happened. So we need to pay more attention to that and respect the Saudis now. I think Poland will respect them. I'm expecting an explosive game. I don't think it will be dull like the Tunisia-Australia game towards, in the early exchanges. I think it will be dull like the England-Saudi game, USA game as well. I think it will be very interesting because both teams want to go for it.
I think if anybody is going to make it dull, to bring from the Polish because they've always tried to be more cautious.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So they don't like to get.
But having played a drab draw and knowing that they've been handed a lifeline to play Saudi Arabia like this and just try and upgrade things for themselves. I'm sure they're gonna come out.
To be honest,
that's where they'll get it wrong. Because they will underestimate the Saudi Arabians. And
Saudi Arabia side that dwarfed Argentina.
Yeah, they feel like they have a chance. I mean, they probably didn't even watch
that would be very unwise.
Yes, I think that would be their greatest undoing because they feel like this is a lifeline.
Same thing happened with Argentina. They looked down on Saudi Arabia and paid the price. So it would not be wise for any country to look down on Saudi Arabia again and think that, well, it was just a flash in the pan. You don't want to find out.
This is a home game for Saudi.
Pretty much.
This is a home game for Saudi Arabia.
Oh, yeah.
And after what happened against Argentina, I'm pretty sure the people who want... I mean, if there was no interest before the game, going into the game against Argentina, the interest now will be serious. So for Poland, this is an away game.
Yeah.
That's you have to approach it with the underdog mentality. let Saudi feel the heat. I think this is a game that could be decided in the first 20 minutes of both halves.
Talking about it being a home game, I mean, you can pretty much just see that. I mean, it's green. It's green and white everywhere. You almost be wondering, now, is Nigeria there? I'm telling you, it's green and white. So it's pretty much like a home game for them. Well, let's see what plays out in the next 90 minutes. But we hope it's also a very good encounter. And let's see how things actually go. So call us up, number for you to call 090-40,889, 090-41,889. And of course, before we actually came right on, I could see on social media videos of the Saudi Arabian fans in top mood, chanting into the stadium. Ha! This was they are in high spirits. That's, even if they don't ever do anything at this World Cup, that's first game for the fans. That was it. Hello. Hello. Welcome to Sports Radio Brila FM. What's your name?
My name is Chinedu.
All right, Chinedu, go ahead. Always remember that when you want to call us up, if you're listening via the Brila app, you're listening on your radio, you're listening on Facebook, turn down the audio of your device or of your medium, be it online medium, app medium, or regular radio. Turn down that audio, all right? So you don't want to be listening to yourself and at the same time trying to call us. The audio is going to jam now. You're supposed to know this thing. Hello. Hello, welcome.
Hello, Olu calling from Dallas again.
All right, Olu.
Yeah, I want to give off one. I want us to do one fast. The Saudis, they have not just that, but they are not bad team. I've seen them play decent game in the past.
That's exactly what we said.
Going all out against Argentina to pick that 3 point will also boost their confidence. And we also play them. If you play them in a situation whereby everything that wants to play them wants to play with caution now. So it's going to be a very difficult game for them. But I'm hoping they come out. So that just like I think somebody said in the studio, just like he said, that can push to we Nigerians. They always have this mentality of you have to have a world-class player before you can. No, that can prove us wrong. I want the Saudis to come out of the group. I hope they come out of the group. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Let's remind you about the starting lineup. And I know Saudi Arabia without Yasser Shamrani. But of course, FJ is going to help us out with the starting 11 again.
Yes, a starting lineup for Poland, who play in a 3-4-1-2 formation. And in goal, Wojciech Thomas Szczesny. It's a back three of Jakub Piotr Kiwior, Kamil Jacek Glik, and Bartosz Bereszynski. It's a midfield quartet of Matthew Stwakash, Przemysław Adam Frankowski, and Christian Bielik, formerly of Arsenal. Grzegorz Krychowiak plays in a double pivot. Meanwhile, just ahead of them, Piotr Sebastian Zielinski plays behind Arkadiusz Milik and Robert Lewandowski. By the way, the middle name of Arkadiusz Milik is Christian. Hopefully, there's going to be some poetic justice and a reason to mention that here.
Oh, by the way, I'm being told that on our Facebook Live, we have a lot of Saudi fans who are watching us.
I'll have you here. My brothers, I'm greeting you.
Shout out to you guys all the way from Saudi Arabia watching us on Facebook.
My brothers.
We appreciate you guys.
My brothers.
Yes, you're now claiming to be Saudi Arabian.
Okay. For Saudi Arabia, the goalkeeper that won the man of the match award against Argentina, by the way, Mohamed Khalil Ibrahim Al-Owais is in goal. It's a back four of Sahoud Abdullah Salem Abdulhamid, Mohamed Ibrahim, Mohamed Al-Burayk. Who told Lionel Messi this match don't finish? He's there. Abdullah Ali Awad Al-Amri is there. Ali Hadi Mohamed Al-Bulayhi is in the back four. It's a midfield quintet of Abdullah Saad Ahmed Al-Wahbi Al-Maki.
By the way, the game has kicked off, and of course, beautiful colors from both sides.
Yes, indeed. Poland are clad in white and red, white shirts, red shorts, and white stockings. And of course, for the Falcons, the green Falcons, they are green today, Saudi Arabia, that is. It's green shirts, green shorts, and green stockings. I'm buying the Saudi jersey regardless of what anyone tells me. In midfield there as well, Feras Tariq Nasser Al-Brikan, who comes into the squad today. Sami Khalil Nasser Al-Najei comes into the squad as well. Mohamed Ibrahim Abdullah Kanno is in midfield. Salem Mohamed Shafi Al-Dawsari joins the midfield. And up top, it's the man who opened the scoring against Argentina, who got the equalizer, by the way, Saleh Khalid Mohamed Al-Shehri for the Green Falcons. It's Poland, it's Saudi Arabia, and of course, we are already underway in that encounter.
All right, yes, indeed. Well, I'm always up for a good game. So, yes, let's hope that we see a really good one today. Poland, on the other hand, they are desperately looking for a win against the Saudi Arabian side. If they will really come out and, come out like a team that really wants it, remains to be seen. We'll see how that actually plays out right there in the game. And, of course, it is early minutes in this encounter, almost 2 minutes in. And, of course, still 0-0, no early goals, no shocker of an early goal yet in this encounter. Don't forget, you can reach us by actually calling us on the numbers 090-40,889, 090-41,889. If you're calling from out of Nigeria, remember that you have to use the Nigerian code. That is +34. Okay, that's +34 90-40,889, and do so too for the next number 090-41,889. All right, so that's always use the if you're calling out of Nigeria, because this one that we have Saudi Arabian fans also watching us on Facebook. If you want to, feel free to call us. I'm not sure how we can communicate, but it'll be nice.
I'm here for them.
It'll be nice. Yes, and if there are some Polish fans who can speak English, fine. It will be nice to have you on the show. So it's a beautiful thing that we also have international followers from all across the world who are following up on this coverage right here. So we'll get to Facebook. I'm gonna allow Joseph do that and check out some of the comments that we have there. A lot of them have been coming up on our Facebook fan page.
Well, Arif Siddiqui is saying thumbs up, and of course it's from Jasper King, Saudi Arabia. Also from Arif Siddiqui, Aryan Khan is saying best of luck to the Saudi Arabians. Ashfaq Ashraf Karkala says Saudi Arabia all the way. Arif Siddiqui once more. Laxmi Yadav, best of luck Saudi Arabia. Mohammed Papu say love Saudi Arabia. Engineer Mohammed Yassin saying Saudi Arabia for the win. Also Sanjay Shodari says good luck Saudi Arabia. Rohit Singh is saying best of luck Saudi Arabia. Rata Song saying Arabia all the way. Mohamed Robio says KLC, that's for supporting the Saudi Arabian side. Pulakal, Imam Hussein, Noor Sanji Goshan saying go Saudi Arabia, and the whole lots of Saudi Arabian fans is saying, all the way. And someone particularly mentioned 11 goals to Saudi Arabia and no goals to Poland. I'm not sure how that's going to happen.
Calm down, my brother.
Even if it's on PS.
No. We are good, but we are not going to.
All right, let's not overdo it. Hello, welcome.
Yes.
Yes, so how far?
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, this is Francis calling from FCT.
Okay, Francis. So the game has started. 4 minutes in. It is 0-0.
Exactly. I just wish Saudi Arabia make it against Poland, because Poland is not as strong as Argentina. Besides, Lewandowski had no goals for any World Cup he has played. But the Saudi Arabians, most of them are from their local league, so they are full of motivation and they are strong. Besides, their so-called crown prince has also motivated them with a new Rolls Royce.
It's okay. Don't say so-called. How many so-called you get?
Is it so?
Let's not go there. Let's not go there. Just continue. It's a good thing.
Well, yeah, it's a good thing. But why I said so-called, because he himself, he is a politician. What he's doing is this: they sanctioned Qatar, you remember, and they were the head. But later the issue was solved by the U.S. So he knew Qatar is off, but he is still in the game. Even when you watch the way they sit in the opening match, it shows that he really wants to see that Saudi Arabia get to the top. This is Arab World Cup. So if Saudi Arabia could get to quarterfinal, I know what that guy can do. He can decide to buy mansion for these boys. And I'm so happy for these guys, because football is all about skill. So they are well skilled. I saw the spirit they had in beating Argentina with all the best Argentina was able to showcase in this World Cup. They were determined. They were just like the Japanese. I'm telling you, they were like the Japanese. Just like what Mourinho said, he has been able to coach one of the best Asians, but he had no opportunity to coach a Japanese. So he wished he could coach a Japanese. The same way it is doing the Saudi Arabians. I just
okay then.
To beat Poland, possibly 1-0.
All right, thank you very much. Thank you. I don't know, that struck a chord, that your so-called that they promised property that year, from different tournaments, that even this year, last year, they get them. Stop. Please, just leave it.
Is about to enter express.
I beg you, just leave am. No so-called anything. Political or not political, everybody is political. That year itself, it was political. But did they smell it? Did they see it? Now their grandchildren are the ones just seeing it. Leave matter for Mataya, so. Let's go. Next caller. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, so welcome.
Good afternoon. I greet everybody for the studio.
Yes, we greet you too.
I don't know. I want me Poland win, but the way they play, I don't even understand. Their first match they play draw. I don't even expect them to play that draw. And they see penalty. Lewandowski, best player, come miss. I don't know where Lewandowski they carry Poland they go. So I expect me they win like 2-0.
Okay. 2-0. Okay, we there, yeah. We go see how you go. No wala. Anyway, so let's get another call, and then we can get back to get more updates from FJ. And the number for you to call, of course, 090-40,889. Hello. Yes, hello. Welcome. Hello, you're welcome to Sports Radio, Brila FM.
Okay, my name is Kenny.
Hello, Kenny.
I'm fine. How are you too?
We are fabulous. No tension. We know the World Cup, so we are enjoying it like that. Ha.
Okay.
Right now, if we don't bring our calculator.
What match is on there? What match?
Poland versus Saudi Arabia. We are 8 games into this game, 8 minutes into this game, almost 9 minutes, and it's still goalless, 0-0.
Okay. No worry. They go. Saudi Arabia will chop out to do.
Saudi Arabia go chop out.
They get my go beat my Messi team. The team where they follow go. Because of them, I don't switch allegiance to Spain.
Where they follow go?
My Spain I go now. I follow now.
No, only you waka come now. You don't know. Only you waka come. No use your own spoil another person. Oh, now you say make Argentina not play ball.
No.
Just be like make you they blame Ghana. Now person say make Nigeria no play ball. Leave who no deliver. Argentina you know be Nigeria.
I'm your state boy. I know be Nigeria.
Oshu no dey Nigeria abi. Okay.
No, they get branch.
Okay, Oshu dey US abi.
They get branch for me.
Oh.
You
never know who they do you. Thank you. You never know who they do you. All right, let's quickly go for the next one. Hello, welcome. Hello.
Greet everybody. Hello.
Yes.
I greet everybody in the. Everybody in the studio.
We greet you.
Adegoke Adesola.
Okay.
I want to say that for me, I don't just know the reason why I wish Saudis to win this game. Maybe because of their performance against Argentina. You know, now coming to this one, beating them. Maybe if they can still beat Poland today, the way they are playing very well. I see them attacking well, very well. And if they can beat Poland, I think maybe they will still declare 2 days holiday to show that they are qualified for the next round. So I don't just know. For Africa, I was totally disappointed in Tunisia. Their performance was too woeful.
Right.
I expected them to win that game. I don't see anything special in what Australia play, but they will not play very well and they suffer for it.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. Let's get some match updates, FJ.
Yes, indeed, Sports Amazon. It's been an interesting start to this game as far as the two teams are concerned. And the
They've
sea of
started off
green.
pacey.
Yes, the two teams really have come off quite interesting here. There was a brisk start. The passes were not sticking. Mohamed Kanno, the midfielder, left one on Lewandowski just to let him know that, look, this game is going to be a long 90 minutes for you today. And then Al-Najei, he skittered in from the left and he slipped over, but there was no referee. There was no free kick given from the referee, Wilton Pereira Sampaio. And, of course, the Saudi fans booed to let the referee know that they were not in support there. Al-Shehri dribbled into the Polish box, the Saudi forward, but he couldn't get enough space to shoot from a tight angle. And soon, of course, the Saudis got another opportunity once again. But this time, there was nothing in terms of the opportunity that Al-Najei could create there. There was then a corner in the 8th minute for Saudi Arabia, but nothing came out of it. And in the 10th minute, Poland nearly take the lead. Bereszynski rolled a pass into the left inside channel and it nearly found Lewandowski in the box. However, Owais, the goalkeeper of Saudi Arabia, came out to claim it. There was another cross as well that came into the box and was floated by Mati Cash, but the goalkeeper was quickest to it as Arkadosh Milik looked in front of him just in the box there. Both teams have pretty much started electrically there. Poland and Saudi Arabia getting a fair share of their chances, but the game is still goalless. And just right about a moment ago, Saudi Arabia had an opportunity to strike in the box, and it was a mazy run into the box by the jersey number 23, Mohamed Kanno. He ran, beat two midfielders, and of course squared the ball down the right to Sahoud Abdulhamid.
And then
on the receiving ball there, Abdulhamid squared it back to Kanno. Kanno with his right foot just fired a power driver into the top, but Szczesny had a hand to it, and subsequently Saudi Arabia won a corner. From the subsequent corner, the Saudis couldn't get anything from it, with Szczesny gathering cleanly at the end of that run. But it is still Poland 0, Saudi 0, and a bit of an interesting one for this game. This game is personal for the Saudi coach Everena. His maternal grandmother is Polish. So for the next 90 minutes, he does not know his maternal grandmother. Yes.
It's not going to look at Ushe's face.
Don't be vexed.
Yes.
Uncle Owais is doing it for the culture today. He's doing it for us.
Yes, for us. Anyway, just to let you know that if only this Saudi Arabia team can keep that momentum like they did against Argentina, keep the same spirit, and make sure that they somehow are in charge of this game, of course, and have goals to show for it against Poland, and ride on till the end and get maximum points. It means that they could be the first team to actually qualify for the next round, and that could put them in a very good position. But I'm sure that it's not going to be that easy, actually. Okay, so let's quickly go for this next call, and then we'll get some stats from Joseph. Hello.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, please, welcome.
My name is Chinedu. I'm calling from Port Harcourt.
All right, Chinedu.
Yeah. Well, I'm not watching, but I'm following the commentary from you guys from the studio.
Awesome.
Yeah, I'm getting all the reaction, listening to you guys, alone, can make one to know exactly what is happening on the pitch there. So I'm enjoying the program.
Wonderful.
I'm enjoying every bit of the program here.
Wonderful.
My regards to everyone in the studio.
Yes, thank you very much. So what's your take on this game?
Okay, I wish Saudi Arabia wins the match. I want them to qualify.
Why? Because they are green and white, and there's Falcon in their name. Is that why?
No, at least they put on a good performance against Argentina, so they deserve
to
next round, move on to the next. Yes, as a kind of a reward for their good performance, and these two. To see if they can, do well moving forward in the competition.
That would be great to see, though. I guess they have to really up their game. Poland also did not come to play. They did not come count bridge.
I just hope and pray they win the match.
All right, yellows are flying, FJ. Yellows.
Yes. The first yellow is floating, and it's Mati Cash, who, of course, gets into the referee's book. Wilton Sampaio did try to keep his cards in his pocket, but then the match winner from match day 1, Salem Al-Dawsari, surged forward, took control the second time, and then Mati Cash was flying in for that one to let him know, look, I'm here. And, well, Salem did know he was here, but he also knew that the referee was there to give him a yellow card. So he's casting on a yellow card there, Mati Cash.
Okay, let's get some stats from Joseph right now.
Yes, what about the staff? The stats, 16 minutes on the ball, make that 17. Yes, at this particular first half. And, of course, it's all possession, 66% to the Saudi Arabians, right? So trying to stake their claim in this match. 34% of the ball possession going the way of the Polish guys. What about the possession lost? The defensive half. Yes, the Polish side have lost their possession in the defensive aspect of their game 5 times, while the Saudi Arabians have done that 4 separate times. What about the amount of possession lost in the middle third? 4 times for the Polish and 4 times as well for the Saudi Arabians. 2 goal attempts in this one, all 2 going to the Arabians. Shots on goal going to the Arabians as well. Only 1 so far. Shots off goal, nothing has been recorded. Block shot, yes, the only shot on goal for Saudi Arabia has been blocked. So it is 1-2 the Saudi Arabia, nothing to the Polish. Free kicks, we've had 6 free kicks in total in the first half, and 2 has gone the way of the Polish. 4 has gone, in favor of the Saudi Arabians. 2 corner kicks, yes, also 2 to the Saudi Arabians. And of course, no offside has been called, and 2 throw-ins. Yes, the Polish have had the opportunity of restarting play from the throwing position, while the Saudi Arabians have 4. 1 goalkeeper save for the Polish goalkeeper Szczesny right there, and of course 4 fouls. And yes, against the Polish national team, while only 2 has been recorded for the Saudi Arabians. 2 yellow cards has been brandished already in the first half in this 18 minutes of this encounter. All
back-to-back
minutes going to the Polish, while 49 total passes have been done for the between the Polish players. They've completed only 38 of 49. That makes it about 9 that has not been completed. Meanwhile, the Saudi Arabians have been able to complete 90 out of 102 total passes. And 4 tackles in total, 2 for each side. 13 attacks for the Polish, only 7 have been dangerous, while 13 as well for Saudi Arabia, and they only made 8 out of 13 dangerously close to scoring.
All right, let's get back to the phone lines. Reach us, number for you to call, 09040,889, 09041,889. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, please, good afternoon.
Yeah, this is Gordon talking on the line.
Okay, welcome.
Yeah. About this game, I think Saudi are playing well, and I believe they have to take all the 3 points. I think they're about to win the game. Yeah.
All right, thank you very much.
I want to top the group also.
You want Saudi Arabia to top of the group?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's see how it goes. It starts with this game. They want to top the group. They have to win this game against Poland. Okay. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon, ma.
Afternoon.
Yeah, FJ, good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, Tochku is my name.
Tochku, Joseph is also here with us.
Yeah, I've turned the crystal ball again. Poland is winning. You understand?
Your fake crystal ball.
Poland. My boy is there, Lewandowski. So,
your boy.
Saudi Arabia should just respect the media.
Your boy will never score for World Cup.
Lewandowski. See,
Your
I've
boy
turned
never
it
touched ball today.
Poland with Saudi Arabia. You know what they're doing now? They call it initial gra-gra. Poland will use their tactical abilities. And the thing I thought
tactical what?
To defeat the Saudi Arabia of a team that is very stubborn. That cannot be like Super Eagles, you understand, before. But I tell you, Poland must win. This stubborn Saudi Arabia, we will see them no more. Thank you.
All right. He's saying that the Saudi you see today, you shall see no more. Okay, time shall tell. That your crystal ball will walk. Is there power? Is there fuel to play? You understand? Let's wait and see. After full time, we would know if that crystal ball they walk through.
Sports Amazon, there's been a lot of yellow cards now flying in from the referee.
Please.
Referee Wilton Pereira Sampaio. I mean, he's been card happy, and there could be a red card in this game if he continues this way. Immediately after Matty Cash was booked, Jakub Kiwior went into the referee's book as well. Yellow card, another Polish international. It was for a high kick at Salem Al-Shehri there. And immediately after Al-Shehri got booked, then there was another yellow card quickly dispensed by the referee as well. And this time it was on Arkadosh Milik, who, of course, tugged at the shirt of Al-Amri while in flight. The Polish, they are finding it difficult coping with the Saudi press. And, of course, that was another yellow card. And then 2 minutes after Milik got into the referee's book, another yellow card was shown. But this time it was to Abdullah Al-Malki, who has now been shown a yellow card for what was a seemingly innocuous collision with a Polish player there. It's now 4 yellow cards in the space of 5 minutes from the Wilton Pereira Sampaio, the referee from Brazil. He is actually a card-happy referee because the number of yellow cards that he's already given in the 2022-2023 Brasileirão season, which obviously runs from January to December, is staggering. 135, including 4 red cards. He referred the game between Senegal and Netherlands on Monday, and he gave out just 3 yellow cards in the game. So he's already outdone his personal best in this game already. For the World Cup, that is. He's outdone his personal best for the World Cup in this game already. This season, this Brazilian League season, he's already handed out 8 yellow cards and a red card before. He's handed out 9 yellow cards before. He's handed out 7 yellows and a red card before. So we have 4 yellow cards already. We could be heading for multiple cards and maybe a red card.
4 already in the game, and it's just 22. The game is just 22 minutes old, so it's gonna be a long afternoon. All right, let's go for the next one. Hello. Yes, welcome to Sports Radio Brila FM. You're live on the coverage of the game between Poland and Saudi Arabia.
Hello, okay, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon to you.
How are you?
I'm very well, and how do you do?
I'm fine also.
Okay, so what do you think about the game?
I hope Saudi Arabia will carry the day. This is first time calling. My name is Dan Juma from
Okay. Okay. Welcome.
Saudi Arabia will carry the day by the special word.
All right, Saudi Arabia. He says Saudi Arabia to get the win for this one. Is it just me, or are these Arabians playing a tad like Africans?
Yes, they are aggressive.
Yeah, that's aggressive.
More intelligent, yes, more intelligent. I would say more intelligent.
More intelligent than the Africans.
African teams play. High press, aggressive.
Yes, definitely high press.
They let you know that they're there. They have some players that like Mohamed Kanno is very bullish. He's strong, big, and fast, and he can stand toe-to-toe with anyone. He was very workmanlike in the first game. Al-Malki as well, very bullish, and they have it. What they have in that system, they also make up for in flair with a couple of players. Al-Dawsari on his day could be a flair player, although he failed to make it in La Liga when he came to Villarreal, but on his day he could be a very dangerous player. So they have a mix of flair and energy to burn, and that's no thanks to the fact that they've had a system that has worked over the last 6 years. The last World Cup, for those who remember, they played beautiful football as well in the last World Cup in Russia, where they finished third in the group. They beat Egypt in the last game. They won 2-1 in that one. And it was almost a core of this same set of players who were at that tournament. They played beautiful football, high press, moved the ball around quickly, caused a lot of trouble for the opponents. And I think things have come a full circle for them here in this game.
Okay. Yes. Let's quickly get some more calls. Then we'll check out our Facebook fan page for those of you who are watching us live. Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
Yes. Good afternoon to you.
How are you?
I'm fine.
How's everybody in the studio doing? Just let me tell them hi.
Okay, they can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, well done, job. You guys are doing a good job. My name is Bereshynski, calling from Abuja.
Okay, wonderful.
Talking about the Saudi Arabians and the Poland game, I think there's something we are not seeing. I mean, you guys are seeing it, but I think there's something we fans are not seeing with that Saudi Arabian team. The determination and the coordination of that team is second to none. I'm not seeing any team as coordinated as them in this tournament.
But is that coordination enough to say that they could be dark horses, for this tournament?
Yeah, the thing is, sometimes it's not all about how good you are. Luck also plays a part. Against Argentina, their coordination, the determination, help them keep Argentina at bay. But for how long do you want to continue playing in that system?
Wow.
That is another thing. The last time I saw a team play like that was Chelsea Man City 2021 Champions League final, where Chelsea won 1-0.
Okay. I'm just going to hold you. I'm just going to tell you. Hold on, please. Just hold. Still stay on the line. We have some update on the game. And I think FJ can quickly give us updates.
Yes, indeed. Sports Amazon. The yellow card is flying. And now the referee has given a yellow card to the assistant coach of the Saudi Arabian national team for dissent.
An assistant coach has gotten a yellow.
Yes, he has gotten a yellow, and it was for dissent in this game. Why did he get a yellow? There was a corner for the Polish national team. Bielik got in the end of that corner. He headed it, and it was cleared by Saleh Al-Shehri. And on the ensuing corner that followed, as the Saudis cleared their line, there was a stamp on the foot of Sami Al-Najei, and the assistant coach, he went berserk. Laurent Bonadé, he went berserk on the touchline, and the referee was having none of it. Yes, he was having none of it, and just quickly went to him and gave him a yellow card. So technically, there are 5 yellow cards.
5 yellows, 4 for players.
On the pitch, 1 for a coach.
Hey, yeah. So did you hear that?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm with you. Okay, now you see what I am saying. They are so hungry that everybody wants to take part.
Even the assistant coach self wants
even the assistant coach wants to come to the field of play. That's just my word. They are just too becoming. Like they feel they want to make an impression that we are not underdogs. We too are here to play. The days of Saudi Arabia don't know how to play football is gone. And so that thing just keep going for them. But then let's see how far it can go. But in this game, I don't see the Poland getting. In Poland to get 1 point. I don't see Poland.
All right,
then. Saudi Arabia.
Thank you so much for calling us. Let's get some stats from Joe. Joseph has got some stats for us.
Well, still talking about the stats from this very encounter, it might interest you to know that the Saudi Arabians have had more completed passes than the Polish have attempted. That's quite something. 119 completed passes for the Saudi Arabians, and the Polish have attempted 88.
That's far off.
Very far. Very far.
That's more than half, isn't it?
Yeah, more than half. Look at, doing the numbers.
I mean, Saudi Arabia has more than, almost double
crazy.
Of what Poland have.
Crazy.
Wow.
And that's not surprising, as they are having 58% of the ball possession in the last 5 minutes, and of course 42% of the ball possession to the Polish national team. 2 goal attempts for the Saudi Arabians and only 1 for the Polish national team. Got shots on goal, 1 for the Saudi Arabians. No shots off goal so far in this match. 1 block shot for either side of the divide. 4 free kicks for Poland and 5 for Saudi Arabia. What about the corner kick situation? 4 so far in this match. 2 to each side. No offside. 8 throw-ins for the Polish national team, while 7 has gone the way of the Saudi Arabians. 1 goalkeeper save for the Polish side. Nothing. Yes, the goalkeeper of the Saudi Arabians is yet to be tested. And only 4 yellow cards has been brandished in this first half. 3 to the Polish national team and 1 to the Saudi Arabians. And 5 fouls has been won by the Polish side, 4 for the Saudi Arabians. And of course, I gave you the stats about the passes in this match. 98 total passes for the Polish and 79 for completed among 90 between them and the completed passes. What about for the Saudi Arabians? Made that 144 at the moment, and they've completed 126 out of 144 total passes. 3 tackles for the Polish side, 6 tackles. Yes, the Saudi Arabians have tackled more with 6. 19 attacks for the Polish. Out of 19, they've only made 6 really dangerously close to scoring. 21 times have the Saudi Arabians attacked, and of course they've made 8 times more dangerous for them to make sure they get ahead in this very encounter.
Okay, yes, almost 31 minutes gone in this encounter. Poland 0, Saudi Arabia 0. No goal seen in this encounter at all. Who will score the first goal is what we're still waiting to see, is what we're still waiting to find out. But of course that will change the course of things in this encounter. Saudi Arabians are pressing harder, but of course they're trying hard to score, but the goals are just not coming. They're in control, they're in better control of this game, and of course they have better possession, they have everything going for them, but all that needs to divide them from set them apart from Poland is when they're able to score. If they're not able to score, and perhaps their opponent sees the day or sees the opportunity to score, then I'm sure that they will be left hurting and regretting that they did not take their chances. Let's wait and see what plays out. Let's go for the next one. Hello.
Hello.
Yes.
Yes, it's only really money.
Hello. Sorry about that. Do call us back. Yes, let's go for the next one. 090400889, 090410889. Those are the numbers you can reach us on. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. My name is Oge. What is your name?
My name is Abatun Soya.
Okay, wonderful.
I don't thank you for you are doing a great job.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you. Bye-bye.
Thanks. Woo, kudos to you. Thanks a lot for that. Let's quickly go for the next one. Hello.
Hello.
Alpha.
My name is Onirizu Emmanuel.
Okay, now.
Yes. The game, Poland will save the game.
Poland will seize the day, huh?
Yes. Saudi Arabia will not get any point after that winning against Argentina. No point again. They will not get any point again. They will not get any point.
So it don't be for them.
Poland will win the match. Poland will win the match.
Okay.
Saudi Arabia will not, because they will get after their own is only to play the draw. They will come and defend.
Okay. All right. No problem. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. Let's get some updates from the game, FJ.
Yes, indeed. Sports Amazon. The reason why, I go back a bit, 34 minutes on the clock now, a bit going back. The reason why Abdulhamid Al-Malki got on the book was because Mati Cash, the right back from Aston Villa in the Premier League, escaped a second yellow. It was a serious tackle on Salem Al-Dawsari, and somehow he was lucky to not get a booking. However, subsequently, there's been a lot of opportunities for Saudi Arabia. On the 30th minute, a long ball nearly released Lewandowski down the middle. However, the big man couldn't control, and Saudi immediately on the counter had an opportunity that flashed across, and Kanno foolishly but deliberately handled the ball on the edge of the Polish box. But of course, he's not booked by Wilton Pereira Sampaio, and that was much to the annoyance of several Polish players and even members of the bench. The coach of Poland there, Czesny Przemysław, was surprised that he wasn't booked there as well. And then the 32nd minute, then came Saudi's biggest chance. Abdulhamid, he walked his way down the right and he cut back for Sami Al-Najei. And of course, subsequently, there was a cross into the box from Al-Najei. However, Al-Shehri couldn't get onto the end of it. And Poland, they just got extremely lucky there. There was no other Saudi player that was making that run in behind to augment Al-Shehri's run. And Poland escaped, luckily there, to still keep the scorelines at 0-0. And then on the 34th minute, Al-Shehri, of course, tackled a bit overzealously, and Wilton Sampaio blew for a foul subsequently. From the subsequent foul, Poland turned the ball over, and Robert Lewandowski, of course, then committed a foul in a bid to wrestle the ball away from Al-Burayk, and Wilton Sampaio, the referee, yes, of course, already signaled a free kick. And now the player that he tried to bully off the ball, I beg your pardon, which is Ali Al-Bulayhi, is really having a tough time. And he went down injured from that contest with Robert Lewandowski. Still 36 minutes on the clock now between Poland and Saudi Arabia. No goals have been scored between the two teams. But so far, so good. It looks more and more likely that the Saudis, if they get the opportunity, they will punish the Poles.
All right, that is if they do not allow the Polish actually seize the day by trying to score. They're trying to create something too, and it will be interesting to see what the rest of this game. I mean, I think it's been really interesting so far between these both sides, actually.
Yeah. I find it interesting something Sports Amazon. Averina does not speak Arabic. He speaks English, and he needs a translator to get his message across.
Yeah, of course.
For the players to get the message he's passing across via a translator, I mean, I think it's unspoken of. Because, you know, most of the times people talk about, he gets lost in translation, they don't understand it.
Here is the thing, though. They have a lot of money to be able to be sure that they get the right person. You know, so it's not just any translator. They will probably get someone who is in tune with the game, who really understands what the coach is telling him, to be able to still translate what that coach is saying, you know, the exact way that he's saying.
And his emotion is also similar to Everena's emotion.
According to that video, if you look at his body language, the way he was, you know, saying all of those things with the drama, I think it's beautiful. It's not just like they were in tandem.
You know, this thing you just talked about body language. You see, when you also talk to some footballers, they'll tell you that there's a football language. You know, sometimes it's not all lost in translation. Even though you don't speak the language, there are ways you can still express what you want done. I mean, it's not everyone that is it Darwin Nunez that didn't understand what Klopp was saying now. Not everyone is Darwin Nunez. Anyway, let's get back to the phone lines, okay? Let's get some reactions from you guys. The game still is without a goal, and it's 37 minutes gone. Hello.
Hi, good afternoon.
Yes, welcome.
This is Cletus, coming from Glik town.
All right, Cletus. This name is popular in my village. Oh. Welcome.
Happy weekend.
Happy weekend to you too.
Yes, so please, I want to know the match in the morning.
Oh, that was Tunisia, Australia, and it ended in favor of Australia 1-0.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
God bless you.
God bless you too. Okay. Hello. Welcome to Sports Radio Brila FM.
Good afternoon.
Yes, sir. Good afternoon to you. Just to remind you all again, I know that, you're enjoying what we're doing here. But once you hear your phone ringing and we say hello, please, the audio of your medium, if you're using the Brila app, you're using the regular radio, you're watching us on social media, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, just mute it. In other words, kill the audio, you understand? So that we can now hear ourselves from that your phone. It's very essential. It's very essential. Something has happened, though. Something has happened.
Sports Amazon Poland
I said it.
have taken the lead against Saudi Arabia, and it's Piotr Zielinski who has scored the first goal. 40 minutes on the clock, and the chance for a moment looked like it was a lost cause. A sweeping cross down the right from Mati Cash. He instigated everything, drove forward, and of course, as he moved into the box, played a sweeping cross across the floor of the box. Robert Lewandowski could not connect to the ball, and the moment he couldn't connect, what he did was quite interesting, because he made sure that he fought for the ball and did all the good work to make sure that he dragged the ball out wide. But there will be questions as to whether he kept the ball in play, and in keeping the ball in play, he just laid it off to Piotr Zielinski, who was unmarked in the box, and Zielinski just rifled it into the roof of the net. There was no Saudi player around him as at the moment when he got the ball.
Yeah.
And Poland have won. And even Saudi Arabia have
even
no
one of the Saudi Arabians who tried to back up the keeper right there. I mean, they could not see that ball. The ball moved before this.
Yeah.
Not a shot that was.
Yeah, it was a bullet.
Woo! That was a bullet. You're right. That's it. So again, we said it though. They should not just allow the Polish lead. But then again, they're not entirely new to it. They've chased the game from behind, against Argentina. So maybe that's just the tonic that gets them kicking. We'll wait and see if that is exactly what gets them kicking. Some players will tell you that criticism is what gets them pumping, and that's why Bruno Fernandes says, "Give Ronaldo more, criticize him." So some teams do better when they chase the game from behind. So 100%. We'll see what stuff they're made of. Talking about Saudi Arabia, whether they're flash in the pan or they'll be lebuere, or they are just a good team or just a team that might become a dark horse, it remains to be seen from this encounter.
It was just a moment of, you would say, a moment of a lapse of concentration. They've been the better side in this game.
All through.
They've absolutely outclassed the Poles. And
I earlier talked about doing so well and just allowing the Polish steal a moment. That's exactly what they've done. Now they've stole the moment.
100%.
And they did something with it.
And the Poles have the players. That's what this kind of players buy you. Mati Cash, Piotr Zielinski, Cash at Aston Villa, Zielinski at Napoli, Milik at Juventus, Lewandowski in Barcelona. These are the moments this kind of players.
Another thing, though, there's also a difference in the way the South Americans play and the Europeans. So this is a different side, really, from the South Americans they faced earlier.
Yes, indeed. And it's a big game for them because in 10 previous meetings against South American teams, Saudi Arabia have won just once. They've lost 8 times and they've drawn 1. That one win was back in 1994. When they beat Switzerland by 2 goals to 0.
When Nigeria made it to the World Cup.
Yes, that was the last time, 1994. So that's perhaps something. And interestingly, for the first time, they will be looking, for the second time, they'll be looking to win back-to-back games in the group stages of the World Cup. That, ironically, the last time they won back-to-back games in the group stages of the World Cup was in 1994. And Switzerland was the second game where they won back-to-back games in the World Cup. They are looking for the first time to win 3 games in a row at the World Cup. So there's a lot of things.
So in 1994, was that a European side they played against first, or was it a South American side?
It was the win against Argentina was the first ever against the South American side at the World Cup. Actually.
Okay, so the first game from 1994 was against a European side. Second one against another European side.
A North American team, and then
North American,
the third game was against a European side, and then they got that win.
Okay, all right. Saudi Arabia would need to wake right up and see what they can do to level up with Poland. That is for sure. But we'll go to Facebook. Let's read some comments. Let's feel the pulse of the Saudi Arabians who are watching us. Can you see your team is behind? And of course, the attention of the referee has been called, FJ.
Yes, indeed. For a possible penalty, the referee is going to go and check for a possible penalty. The incident is quite one that, might require a bit of a second look, because those in the VAR booth also would have to see that. Al-Shehri, Saleh Al-Shehri, the Arabian centre forward, controlled the ball, and Christian Bielik kicked him after Al-Shehri had kicked the ball. And it just, if I'm going to be honest, I think it's a penalty, because it was absolutely foolish from Bielik to have kicked him after Al-Shehri had kicked the ball. And it was a flailing leg. If we want to talk about physics, I mean, it's understandable, but physics does not hold Sports Amazon. Christian Bielik has been punished, and I mean, a Christian is the one who causes the mistake that makes Saudi Arabia. So, I said I was hoping I was going to be able to use that. I'm happy I did get to use it. So Christian Bielik is fouled on Saleh Al-Shehri in the penalty box, has handed Saudi Arabia a lifeline. It could be a well-deserved.
Did you see how that Saudi Arabian player just went down? Like, he took advantage.
Like a falcon. Yes, he went down like a falcon. And all Saudi fans, Sports Amazon, they went absolutely ecstatic upon learning that penalty had been given. They're so excited.
Of course.
And hopefully they will
This
get to
is
see.
exactly the kind of miracle you need in the game. You are trailing. Anything good is good.
Yeah,
you get a
anything
penalty.
good goes.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah,
and it's in your favor. You get a penalty. It's Christmas all over again.
100%.
All right, let's hope they can do it. Let's hope they can do it. We've seen penalties being missed already.
Yeah.
So let's hope that he can do it. So you want to give us more information about, perhaps who
will take the penalty?
Who, prefers to take the penalty?
Yes, Sports Amazon. First and foremost, 10 minutes have been added to the first half of this game. 10. So obviously there were a
10
lot of
minutes
delays,
to
so
the
10
first
minutes
half.
I've been added.
This referee is dramatic.
No, 100%. I 100% agree with you. It's dramatic. Salem Al-Dawsari was selected to take the penalty, and Salem Al-Dawsari missed the penalty. Wojciech Szczesny saved the penalty from Salem Al-Dawsari, and on the rebound, Mohamed Al-Burayk also missed from the rebound. Salem Al-Dawsari started. Took the approach that Bruno Fernandes and Jorginho normally took. I don't like players who do that nonsense. To me, it's absolute nonsense. He started and, of course, then took the penalty. There is a possibility, Sports Amazon, that it could be checked whether Szczesny was off his line totally by the time the penalty was taken. There is a possibility. If that possibility is checked whether it was off his line, they could retake the penalty, but then Mohamed Al-Burayk on the rebound took it as well, and then Szczesny got a fingertip to it as well, and the Polish are ecstatic. Remember, Robert Lewandowski had a penalty.
Again, there's a psychology to taking penalties. You can't actually try to take a penalty and the keeper already guesses where you're going to put it.
Yes,
because that was exactly what happened. The psychology of that penalty was already given to Wojciech Szczesny because he already won that.
Yes.
The guy who took the penalty did not look like he was quite convinced as to where he wanted to put the ball.
Yes, 100% Sports Amazon. I agree with you. By the way, the referee did not tell them to come and do it again.
So
he went to a corner kick. The penalty save stood, went to a corner kick, and from the ensuing corner, the Polish, they cleared the ball and, of course, had an attempt to attack. Sorry, Joe. Before the penalty, jersey number 9, Feras Al-Breik was the one who wanted to take the penalty. It dropped the ball. Whatever it was that happened there, that transpired there. But as Al-Breik wanted to take the penalty, Robert Lewandowski went up to Al-Breik. Whatever he said to him, I don't know. But Al-Breik then, at the last minute, tells Al-Dawsari to take the penalty.
Players have this great antique, about taking penalties. Some players may already understand where you're going to put it, and it takes your great mentality to be able to rise above that. Remember, Sadio Mane?
Yeah.
It was obvious that his opponent at the Nations Cup,
Liverpool, Egypt,
talking
Senegal,
about Mo Salah, already knew. It felt like he already told the guys, now here you go, put out. So maybe Lewandowski must have said, pass left where you want put out, but pass right where you want put out. Or he might have even whispered, go and miss the penalty. And everything already messed with his head.
Yeah, I think he was trying to shield him from all of those because we've seen it. I think I saw it one match where a penalty was meant to be taken by someone, and so another person felt like he was behaving as if he was going to take the penalty just to shield the original penalty taker. From all of those antics from other players. But
that's sometimes too. That's a strategy to protect the real penalty taker. You're right.
Another officiating situation here. The penalty was meant.
If this strategy was actually what Saudi Arabia used, then the real penalty taker looked like he was even jittery before he took it.
Yeah, 100%.
He didn't seem like he was ready for it.
But I feel like they will be hard done by, although they had missed the opportunity. There's another officiating situation here. The penalty was meant to be taken again because Szczesny was completely off his line. So it's better.
So that's another controversy.
The talking points we're
talking about officiating at the World Cup, and FJ just brought up that point about fluffing his lines. You also just said I don't think it's controversial. I hope it gets better before the next round because
no, it won't. No, it won't. I mean, these referees are what we think they are.
This one is too dramatic.
People don't change themselves.
How many how many yellows do we have already?
We have 5 yellows.
You see,
minus the one that is on the touchline.
You see, he's dramatic.
To be honest with you, sports.
That penalty should have been rechecked. You know, if it wasn't rechecked, why is it that VAR? You know, from the VAR room, they didn't call his attention to.
No,
you know,
because he's a senior man.
Okay.
Yeah, senior man. Senior man. You don't check senior man's VAR for him.
Okay. Senior
man. Yeah. So I mean, the penalty was not retaken, which is absolutely acrimonious. And these are the questions you ask as to why do we have VAR? Every Saudi fan will feel done by if they see that on a replay.
Of course.
Because it should have been retaken. Szczesny was off his line. But Poland will be feeling a bit of deja vu because they had a penalty in the first game against Mexico. And it was well saved. The only thing is that Memo was on his line when Lewandowski took the penalty. So it will be quite interesting to see. I just hope the referee does not, because he made a mistake in the first half.
Yes, try to make up for it.
Now try to make up for it
in the second half.
Because
like
we saw it against Portugal.
Yes,
Ghana,
exactly. Portugal.
The guy knew he fumbled the bag.
Yes.
He refused to give a goal that was a goal.
That was a controversial one.
Yeah, and then he failed to give a penalty that was a penalty. And then he gave the most foolish penalty I've ever seen in my life. I've never seen a more foolish penalty in my life than the one he gave.
Dramatic.
And no, it was a foolish penalty. Absolutely foolish penalty. I had no business giving the penalty. So I really hope this one does not do the same, because if he does, then there will still be a penalty for Saudi in this game. 6 minutes of the additional time have been played. Sports Amazon of the 10, and the Saudi players are protesting that Piotr Zielinski be booked. He and the jersey number 8, Ahmed Al-Malki, who was Al-Malki, both of them have been in an interesting battle going back and forth. Al-Malki claims that Zielinski elbowed his face and he rolled on the floor like he was shot. The Saudi players have surrounded the referee. They surrounded the referee. They wanted him to get something out of his pocket, but they didn't get anything.
That referee,
They know him. I think it's also important.
Goodness.
You know the kind of referee you're dealing with. And if you know there's a referee that you can mess with his head, try to get him off balance.
You can't mess with this guy's head. You know, this one, he's a senior man. He just knows, he has a mind of his own.
Yeah, he does.
I mean, with that clash of heads, or was it clash of elbows to the elbow to the head?
Yes.
He just kept looking at the Saudi player like, guy, don't go get up. Anyway, let's get to the phone lines, okay? Hello.
Hello, okay.
Yes, sir, welcome.
Yeah, my name is Oniris Emmanuel.
Okay, let's go.
I tell you, now Poland get the match.
Okay, now.
I'm going to win the match. Saudi just do initial gra. Because always no be way. Because they win Argentina. They already promise you something. Now that's what they promise you, and I need to.
Okay, what the gifts, the princely gifts they got don't make them lose focus.
They don't be rich.
Okay.
Now that 3 points they will carry go.
That's the only 3 points they will get, Sabi.
They will get for that group.
All right, thank you very much. He's saying, well, they don't think so they don't arrive, and maybe the gifts they also got is making them lose focus. Let's get more reactions from you. It's almost halftime. Yes, the
8 minutes gone.
The added time is almost wrapping up. Okay, let's go for this call. Hello. Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, hello. Welcome to Sports Radio, Brila FM.
Good afternoon, Danjuma once again.
All right, Danjuma. Welcome.
From Port Harcourt.
All right.
Yeah. Please, how is the score, please?
1-0. Poland. 1-0. Poland is leading.
Okay. Saudi Arabia means the penalty?
No. Poland is leading Saudi Arabia, and yes, there was a penalty, and Saudi Arabia lost that penalty. They could not score.
All right. Thank you very much, Ellie.
All right, thank you.
It's only
Pena. All right, let's quickly get the score. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
My name is Matthew.
Mr. Matthew.
I noticed something in this World Cup. It's like they have more the Arabian than the European referee. Why is it like that?
Where did you get that?
How?
Thank you.
Where? No, come back. Where did you get it? You have to come back and speak.
Wow.
Where? Because I don't understand. Very, there are some...
Have you looked at the full list of officials at this World Cup?
No, I just need to know because I don't understand where that is coming from.
I was even talking about the caller. Has he looked at...
No, he has not.
So...
He's just speaking from speculation. I wanted to deal with him there.
Anyway, it's half time.
Yes, it's
and Poland leads the game, and so looking into the second half, they're still going to be leading. Let's hope that it gets more interesting. Let's hope we get more goals, right? Doesn't matter who scores, but we want to get more goals. One thing is for sure, this World Cup has not had too many goals.
50. This is the 51st. Zielinski's goal was the 51st. 51st World Cup goal. Hopefully we're able to break the record from Russia 2018 and Korea, Japan, France 98. Hopefully. Because once we go into the knockout rounds, the goals begin to decrease.
All right, let's get some comments from our Facebook fan page. The Saudi Arabian fans who are watching us, and of course those who are also watching from anywhere in the world.
My brothers.
All right, Joseph.
We have some Polish company because they've actually sort of come out in their droves. Alexandra Tapiz is saying Poland go. Swagan Marumo is saying Poland is going to win 3-1. Gabriel Martel saying the keeper was ahead of it. Reno Ren is saying Poland all the way. Yes, someone else is saying Chiwe Maduka says, wow, Poland are really on their game even after the draw with Mexico. Mark Don Oil says that Saudi Arabia must pay for what they did to Argentina. And someone just before the penalty was missed, David L. was screaming, yes. I'm sorry you were disappointed, but then it is what it is. It is the game. Well, Mastan says Saudi Arabia wins, and yes, Saudi Arabia flag all over the whole place.
Wow.
And the Polish coming out gradually.
Okay, no problem. Let's talk to two more callers and then we'll take a break. Okay, callers, let's hear from you. Hello.
Hello, good morning.
Good afternoon. Yeah,
this Sunday.
Okay. It is half time.
Yeah, I think Saudi Arabia is going to come back. Just me, the penalty is obvious. The penalty should be taken. But I don't know what's happening with the officiating. They are just deciding anyhow. They are doing anyhow they like.
It's with retaking care. What's it low?
It's
gone.
But it's very obvious. Very obvious. The penalty should be taken, but also low, yeah. Take care. I give everybody in the city.
Thank you. Hello.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Which on the line?
Okay, Tochukwu.
Yeah, okay. Thank God for Saudi Arabia. They just respected themselves, as I told you before, that they can't win this match. You understand? 2-0, the match is ended. And Lewandowski, my boy, must score, whether they like it or not. You understand? My Twitter format today is rolling. Thank you.
Are you a Barcelona fan?
Yeah, big fan.
And that to know. Anyway. No problemo. So we'll just take a break, guys. Don't forget that only one goal has been seen in this encounter. It is halftime. We'll come back for the second half in a bit. And that only goal that this encounter has seen came in the 39th minutes via Zielinski, who scored for Poland. But of course, Saudi Arabia had a chance to level up via a penalty, but it was poorly taken and they could not equalize. We'll see what happens in the second half. We'll take a break. We'll be right back.
Sports radio. What else could we call it?
The FIFA World Cup in Qatar. It's go time.
Committed to taking you closer to the action.
This is
Sports Radio 88.9 Brila FM.
half. Second half has already begun. Wait and see how it all pans out because it is now or never for Saudi Arabia to turn things around. But all the same, Mexico will not be an easy team at all. So they need to seize the day and see how they get a draw or even a win from this encounter, really. Okay, so let's get to hear from you also. You can join in on the conversation. Make sure you are calling us on 090 40,000 889 090 41,000 889. My name is Ogechukukama Ogwo. We've got powerful FJ right here, and we've got Joseph Obichestan also in the studio. All right, so let's quickly get the score before we give you a little bit of more info. Hi.
Hello, Oge.
Welcome. How do you do?
Yeah, good afternoon. My name is Francis Ophelia. I'm calling from Abuja.
All right, Francis.
Yeah, I had the voice of Clive George.
Yeah, earlier on.
Earlier on, yes. Some hours ago, I was on transit. So is he in the studio there with you guys?
No, not right now.
Wow, Clive is a wonderful guy. I used to listen to him in Onitsha. I call him Sugar Man. So he's so wonderful. In fact, you guys are so wonderful. All of you have been enjoying you guys. Although I'm not watching it, but I'm listening to my radio. Yeah, I'm just on transit driving. I'm close to Abuja now. So, and I've been enjoying everything you guys are analyzing. I just want to say I appreciate you guys.
Thank you. How do you see this game ending? Will it be in favor of Poland or Saudi Arabia?
Actually, from your analysis, I see that Saudi Arabia and Poland, they seem to be equal. They are going head to head. But the advantage here is the goal that Poland is having. And kudos to Lewandowski. He has break his drought goal for the World Cup. So he has scored. So my joy is that...
Please, where did he score? Did you see?
I thought Lewandowski is the one that scored.
Zielinski.
Wow. Sorry, I'm not watching. I'm listening.
So, you did not hear well,
yeah. Now I get you. I just wish.
Anyway, it's okay. It's because you were already happy. You were hearing Clive Sugar. So that's why you did not hear when we were saying Zielinski.
But I believe if Saudi Arabia can make a comeback. That is just what I have in mind. I believe they can make a comeback because they have a motivating.
They better make it quick if they want to still, have things going for them. They need to make it very, very quick. Anyway, yes, thanks so much for the last caller. Thanks for calling us. And of course, it is 48 minutes on the clock. And of course, it is, make that 49. All right. It is Poland 1, Saudi Arabia 0. Let's get some match update, FJ.
Yes, indeed, Sports Amazon. Wilton Sampaio Pereira has continued from where he left off in the first half. But most notably, let's start with the change that Saudi Arabia made at the break. Al-Najei has been replaced by Nawaf Al-Abid. That's the substitution that was made at the break. And of course, Nawaf has quickly made his presence felt. And Al-Burayk won an early second half corner for the Saudis. Al-Habib took it and he took it long. The ball was half cleared. But as the Saudis were trying to get the ball back into the box, Krychowiak bundled Al-Burayk over, and the Saudis won a free kick just outright. Al-Abid from the resultant free kick lofted it into the box, but it couldn't threaten, and the Polish, they cleared swiftly in that particular phase of play. Subsequently, the Polish looked to break, and as they sought to break, the referee signaled once again for a free kick in what was a 50-50 ball between Milik and Al-Malki. And subsequently, the Polish from the ensuing free kick went down the Saudi Arabia half, and the ensuing one went to a throwing. From the throwing that followed as well, it was the Saudis who tried to clear the lines, and in doing so, they won a free kick. Mohamed Kanno went up for the ball, contested an aerial duel with Robert Lewandowski. He came off worse, and in the subsequent situation, the referee decided to wait and see whether Kanno was good enough to continue. and there was a bit of a concussion protocol that was exercised on Kanno. He was okay to continue, and the referee continued the game from a dead ball. So it is still Poland 1, Saudi Arabia 0 as far as this game is concerned.
All right, let's go to Joseph.
Yeah, one stats about the game, the first half, about the yellow card situation. There have been 5 yellow cards shown in the first half of Poland, Saudi Arabia, the most in the opening half of a FIFA World Cup match since 2010 final. Spain versus Netherlands.
In case you were wondering how they shared the yellow cards, let's let you know, of course, it was Mati Cash who actually got one, and of course Jakob Kiwior got another one for Poland. These are 2 Polish players, and of course you had Milik who had a yellow card, of course right there for Poland, and of course not forgetting to for Saudi Arabia, of course it was Al-Amri and of course Al-Malki who got the yellows too. All right, so let's also get some reactions from you. We'll be going to Facebook very soon. I hope our Polish fans are beginning to really visit the Facebook fan page, and the Saudi Arabian fans, I hope you guys too are still very hopeful. Anyway, let's get some reactions from Facebook Live.
Well, talking about the Facebook Live, Timothy Manuel says he wishes the Poland best of luck. Gaza Erickson says, I hope Saudi will win this one. Ogechoku. Abdul Razak and Eshanu Rehman are all saying Saudi Arabia for the win. Virginia Del Moro Salazar. This name doesn't sound exactly Arabian, but she's open for a KSA win. That is the Saudi Arabians. And Kunjungwon Kalai says, Inshallah, Saudi win. There is Idris says, hope Saudis will win this one. Somewhere else, Narula is saying Saudi to win as well. Halil Artitabal saying Saudi Arabia will score in the second half, rather. And also Masudu Rahman is saying Saudi for the win. Yarabi is saying Yarabi let Saudi win. Ofori Prince says, well, this is a Ghanaian brother. He's saying, hi, I'm Prince Ofori from Akimokinso, Poland. Poland will win by 2 goals, and I'm taking this opportunity to greet my sister Coco Patricia at Amonum. Well,
I'm sure they will hear it because, you know, we've got a lot of Ghanaian fans who follow us. So even though you're in faraway Poland, supporting Poland to win this game, the Ghanaian fans too are also watching from Kumasi, all over Ghana.
Ismail Mohammed, Ismail Hossein is saying KSA at 200%. Bilikisu Garbal Awal says Saudi Arabia, inshallah. Peter Seno Bartolo said fights KSA team for win, and a whole lot of other Saudi Arabia. It's safe to say almost about 70% of the internet is for Saudi Arabia.
The world loves the underdogs. That's just it, you know. So that first game really endeared a lot of people to them, and that's pretty much explains why a lot of people might be rooting for them to just surprise the world or be the dark horses. You know, go ahead to get a win in this encounter, which could ensure them that they get to go to the second round. But of course, it is looking like they need to do way more than they've done during the whole duration of this game. They need to do way more. And of course, it is 54 minutes on the clock, and so time is running out. TikTok says the clock, and they need to step it up. I'm not sure if you guys have seen any difference in the second half from Hervé Renard, because at this point, once things start going this way, you need some brilliance, some input from the bench. Is Hervé Renard doing that, FJ?
Yes, Nawaf has proven a different option to the guy who was taking off. The guy was injured anyway, but it's definitely an interesting one to see, because once Poland win the first half, they always go on to win the match 10% of the times. So
so they've got a good start in that regard. Once they lead a game.
Yes, once they take a lead in the first half, but then, I mean, Saudi Arabia have shown themselves that they're a team who can come back and get a result. So I wouldn't be betting against them. They've continued from where they left off. Poland have decided to sit in, and that's where I have a problem with them. They are not showing any ambition whatsoever. And if the Saudis if they keep up the pressure, I think Poland will cave. the excellence and the brilliance of Wojciech Szczesny.
Oh yeah, I was going to add that. I mean, he's been amazing in this encounter. And I think that he's really frustrated, the Saudi Arabian strikers, all of their efforts, really.
Yes, 100%, Sports Amazon. There was a dart in the 53rd minute into the Polish box by the Saudi jersey number 10 in the name of Salem Al-Dawsari. Nawaf Al-Abid was the one who almost tried to get the goal, but he couldn't connect with it cleanly. And then quickly on the rebound, Al-Dawsari, who worked the ball into the box, then got into the action as well. And as he fired it, it was stopped cleanly by Wojciech Szczesny. And the Polish defense could not even clear their lines. They were all over the place.
There was a scramble.
And from the resulting shot that was played from outside the box, Abdullah Al-Malki could not connect with the ball. And the ball went flying over the crossbar. There is a
way
lot,
over the crossbar.
Way over. If the post was twice as high, we still have
even
missed.
Facing the heavens.
The ball probably has just landed in the Brila building.
Joseph, you want to go and check it out? Maybe the ball got here.
Yeah, just landed. But in all sincerity, Sports Amazon, they've looked even more dangerous now, and I won't be surprised if they get a goal because
they're looking like they're playing since they got back like they're hurt.
Yes,
like they hey.
I'm almost certain that I think they will get a goal in this game.
I think a draw really
would be a fair reflection, yes, of the game. Although I would say they deserve to win. But a draw would just be good enough.
Yes, because the Polish side have also done well.
Yeah. Defensively.
That's it. Yes, even though the game started off in control with the Saudi Arabians, but at some point a loss of concentration cost them that goal. They had a chance to level up whatever it was that happened with that guy's Duari or
Al-Dawsari.
That took that. That was a perfect opportunity to just equalize and turn the game on its head. But they have themselves to blame for that. So if they are able to just score anytime between now and the end of regulation time, barring the added minutes, they should know that once they get the equalizer, it is, like you said, the true reflection of what this game has been. The Polish side have actually tried. They've stepped up after the Saudi Arabians decided to just take control of the game. They seized it back. They took it back.
And it will actually have their course, because I think with the draws they will qualify. They will qualify for the next stage. 4 points, and Poland they've been unable to get 3 points in 2 games. And I think that would really see them through to the next round. And
so 4 points would be good for Saudi.
Yes, and some sort of reasons why we have so many Saudi Arabian fans on the internet is because fans in Saudi Arabia have been unable to watch all of the World Cup after a streaming service was blocked by the country's government, which shows everybody trying to get information.
Yeah. So that explains why we've got a lot of Saudi Arabian fans watching us also on our Facebook fan page. We welcome you guys. Don't worry, it's okay. You guys did one for us. That green and white, every time that they pop us, Argentina was always whooping Nigeria. So, but in your green and white, we were, in line with you guys. So it's a good thing you took the win for us.
They rocked it better than we did.
Yes, you guys did it better. Let's see how this game goes for Saudi Arabia. But definitely your team would need to step up. Saudi Arabia needs to step up. If not, all 3 points could slip away just like that.
Argentina will be the happiest in all of this.
Oh, yes, they will be glad if Saudi Arabia loses. Hello?
Hello, this is Yinka.
Okay, Yinka, welcome.
I think a draw for Argentina, a draw for Saudi Arabia would be best for Argentina, because Saudi we have 4 points and Poland we have 2 points. So if Argentina can have a 3 points today, and let's say they have a draw, because I don't really know how the team will go.
Wait. Let me hold you there. It's not guaranteed. It's Mexico. You don't know what's going to happen in that game.
They have a better start against Mexico. They have a better start against Mexico. They know how to beat
Mexico. Wait. First of all, if you're talking stats, hasn't that been rubbished enough at this World Cup?
Stats. It's good now.
But now I'm asking you now. You don't see how stats how they go for this World Cup.
They have a better start against Mexico.
Okay.
And Argentina can still beat Mexico.
Oh my. Okay, thank you very much. Let's get update from FJ.
Yes, Sports Amazon, and that was the Saudis who almost made it 1-1. Firas Al-Brekan was the one who got on the end. It was a nice, sleeky team move. Salem Al-Dawsari making things happen for the Saudis. He received the pass at the edge of the D, beat one or two players, and laid it off to Firas Al-Brekan. Firas could not keep his shot down, or he couldn't keep it close to Wojciech Szczesny. And quickly, Saudi almost make it 1-1 in that particular passage of play. And from the ensuing goal kick, the Saudis robbed the Polish in defense quickly as well. It was an effective high press. Mohamed Kanno was the one who got there, took the ball and stole it off the Polish defender Jakub Kiwior, and then Salah Al-Shehri had the opportunity, but Kanno could not score as he just rifled the shot up. And once again, Christian Bielik once again swipes at the leg of Saleh Al-Shehri for the second time in the game. And if Christian is not careful, he might need some conversion, because he's really not enjoying the game against Saleh Al-Shehri in this game.
He's been out-tweeted so many times in this match, and I feel like the Saudi Arabians, they need to keep their composure on check. You know, these are chances that should be giving you goals, and because they are probably hot-blooded, they are not exactly connecting, because just one simple tap or just one extra pass would have been a goal automatically, but somehow they are just
they're not keeping their calm. Yes. And you know, sometimes if you're it's keeping your calm and being well calculated when you play can actually be very important, especially at the big stage. You know, so that's one thing that's, you know, you've seen some very good opportunities they've had. The shot to just go wide, and of course you're wondering, how did you not keep that a bit lower? How did you not, you know, do it a lot better? Then body they hot.
Yeah, they're playing with fire in their bellies.
I'm telling you.
That idea that a coach, a team embodies the coach, is this Saudi team. They are embodying their coach 100%.
Yeah, but actually, I quite agree with that. You know, it's the same thing when you look at Atletico Madrid. The team itself embodies the man, Diego Simeone. Yeah, you know, so just imagine how the halftime must have been.
Yeah.
You know, there was a clip that made the rounds about Javi Renard with the Saudi Arabian team from a past tournament, you know, where he was just... You could see all the veins in his throat. He was just... So you can almost imagine what the halftime talk must have been like.
Today's one will be interesting, because I can't wait to see. That's why I want them to win, so that they can give us more content, more very nice content. By the way, Sports Amazon, Poland have made a substitution. The goal scorer has been taken off, Piotr Zielinski, and Frank Kaminski has replaced him. And subsequently, the Polish team, they had a throwing, and from the subsequent throwing, they went on the attack, and there was a cross that came down the left from Bartosz Bereszynski. He was headed towards goal by the man Arkadiusz Milik, and he came off the crossbar. The Polish almost making it 2-0, and Mohamed Owais would be very happy that one didn't hit the back of the net, because he was already bitten. He stood arms, you know, aloft. He just couldn't believe what he was seeing, and the ball came off the crossbar, and Poland almost making it 2-0. A sigh of relief from the Saudi Arabians at this point in time.
All right, 63 minutes gone in this encounter. Javi Renard is looking quite impatient and agitated. He wants more from his team, and they need to do so very soon. Of course, you do know once they enter the 70th minute, it's the pressure begins to mount. You know, even as they approach the 80th minute and the rest of that. But it's 64 minutes in already, and they need to start doing something more impactful if they are to even equalize at all to share those spoils, because of course you start to manage expectations once the clock starts winding down. You know, so at this point they should look at getting that equalizer as soon as possible. And Poland too, they also see that it's harder for them to actually get that banker of a goal. To be able to they need that banker goal to be able to know, okay, at least we are 2 goals up, and it's been quite hard for them to come by, because the Saudi Arabians are not even allowing them, you know, that opportunity. I think that is something Javi Renard must have, you know, kept telling them when they got right into the locker room, to remind them that they should not allow, even if they should not allow this team, this Polish team, to score another goal. But anything can change. Anything can still change in the game. It's just a moment of brilliance. Brilliance is all it takes, and a moment of lack of concentration, and that's it. One team can just get it. Let's quickly get back to the phone lines. Hello. Number for you to call 090-40,889, 090-41,889. Those are the numbers that you can call us on. Let's go for this one. Hello.
Hello, okay.
Yes, please. You're very welcome to Sports Radio.
Yeah, well done. My name is Onyerizi Emmanuel.
Okay.
We are still following the match.
That's right. It is 1-0.
Now, Saudi Arabia now they want to come outside.
Away.
And that's opportunity for Poland. If you can come outside, an opportunity for Poland. Poland to score more goals. Yes.
Try.
Thank you.
Okay, let's...
Sports Amazon, it was almost 2-0. The Polish almost made it 2-0. And the crossbar would definitely still be reverberating. It was a sweeping ball down the right from Mati Cash into Robert Lewandowski. Lewandowski could not connect well with that one, but still, despite the fact that he couldn't connect well, it was still enough to threaten and rattle the crossbar of the Saudis right now. 2 times, back-to-back in succession, the Poles have hit the crossbar, and subsequently a change has been made by the Saudis. Sultan Al-Ghanam has been introduced for Saudi Arabia. He's replaced Mohammed Al-Burayk for Saudi Arabia. So twice now the Poles have hit the crossbar on the top of the crossbar and the right crossbar. They will perhaps be going for the left because it seems like they're going in a crossbar challenge at this point in time. 67 minutes on the clock. Still Poland leading by 1-0.
Okay, all right. Both coaches decided to introduce fresh legs in the past 3 to 4 minutes. Both coaches have decided that they need to make some substitutions. We'll see how much impact it would have for both teams. We're getting close to the 70th minute. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, please. Welcome.
Yeah, my name is David calling from Asaba.
Okay, David.
I see we are calling a goal. The match will end 1-1.
1-1, Abi.
1-1.
Saudi go still equalize.
Yes, of course.
You sure?
I'm very, very sure.
Okay. All right, we're going to see about that. Let's go to Facebook. Let's read about 5 comments, and then we'll get back to the phone lines. Okay.
All right.
But before we do, I think we've got some updates here.
Yes, Sports Amazon. The Saudis have won a free kick just in front of the box.
Okay.
They won a free kick just in front of the box. It was a well-worked move. Firas Al-Brekan. He has been a thorn in the flesh of the post today. He danced through 2 defenders. And in dancing through 2 defenders, he was hacked down just in front of the box as he was about to release Salem Al-Dawsari just in front of the box. And the referee, Wilton Pereira Sampaio, signaled a free kick for the Saudis. The subsequent free kick could not beat the wall. It was taken by the jersey number 18, Nawaf Al-Abed. Nawaf has been the one on set-piece duties since he came off the bench, but he couldn't get anything on that free kick. Salem looked better placed to take the free kick, but he deferred to Nawaf, who could not beat the first man there. However, Saudi, they still sustained the pressure. However, nothing has come out of the pressure just yet. It is
Absolutely
still Poland
nothing.
1, Saudi no.
Okay, so let's go for that comment, Joe.
Yeah, the comments on Facebook, G Square Pioneer says, I think Poland will take this one. You guys are enjoying your show. Keep it up. Idris Lasba said, watching you live, Poland all the way. Abiodun Oluwamayomi Kunjoshua says, change it to second half, please. Change what to second half? I don't get that. As I told you, Moses said, Ken Anthony saying Poland will get the second goal in this one, making it 2-0. Khalil Rohman said, I wish Saudi will win this match. Artan is saying, go, Poland. Shukra Bike is saying Saudi Arabia still to win. Sonny Okoye is saying Saudi Arabia thought they have won the World Cup after beating Argentina. Joanna Jablonska is saying Poland all the way. Where Saudi is saying, okay, win. So it is still... people, the greater percentage of people saying Saudi might take it all the way, but the Portuguese side, did I say Portuguese? The Polish national team and their fans are beginning to come out and say, yes, we are sticking their claim in this one.
All right. Okay. Let's get back to the phone lines. Okay. Hello. Welcome. Are you there? Hello.
Good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon. Welcome.
Well done.
Thank you.
Pollard will win. 2-1.
2-1.
Yeah.
So we go see 2 more goals for this game.
Yes.
Sorry. Thank you.
Hello?
Let's go for the next one. Hello, next caller.
Hello?
Yes, good afternoon. You're welcome to Sports Radio Brila FM.
Yes, okay. Is that okay?
Yes, okay, Chukwukamma.
That game is going to end on 1-1. This is Raymond.
So Saudi. Oh, let's ring the bell. First time caller. Welcome.
Okay, that game is going to end 1-1.
So Saudi is going to equalize.
Yes.
Okay, we'll see about that. Thank you very much. 70 minutes gone already in this encounter, and of course, let's get a little bit of update from Joseph. And of course, these coaches are beginning to freshen up the squad here and there. They've got reasons why they're doing so, but let's quickly get some updates real quick from Joseph.
Yes, the goal scorer Arkadiusz Milik has been brought off the encounter in this one. And of course, Krzysztof Piatek, has been brought on in place of Arkadiusz Milik in a way it's still like for like. So it doesn't really exactly say they want to defend or attack. So it just continue the shape. So I think that's what the Polish coach is trying to do at this point in time.
All right. And of course, it is winding down. Time is running out for Saudi Arabia. And of course, they need to do something quick to be able to make sure they level up with Poland right about now. It's 71 minutes gone so far in this encounter. And of course, let's get more calls from you as you reach us. Hello.
Hello, okay, good afternoon.
Yes, please, good afternoon. Hey, wait till the happen. My brother. Yes, so now.
Get to spirit, I swear.
Hello.
Hello, I can't.
My brother, something they happen for your side, or something they shake. And not today hear you.
Hello, Shehri, they hear me well now.
I'm not they hear you. Are you using maybe your earpiece they touch somewhere? Something's going on from your end, my brother. Something is going on and it's disturbing my ear. Anyway, call us back. I would love to hear you. So try and reach us again so that we can talk to you. Thank you. Hello.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Good afternoon. It is 1-0. Poland is still leading.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, Maxwell on the line, the Barcelona session. You see, Lewandowski will score another one to make an 2.
Okay.
He will score another one to make an 2.
Because it's Barcelona that is playing.
No, be sure. Not going to score one goal.
It's because it's
Barcelona. They make me feel that they will win Argentina. So they're not going to score any goal for this match.
Maybe next time you try and advise them for Poland jersey to look like Barcelona. This can help. I understand.
If they go score, this match will remain like this. It will finish like this.
Okay.
3 points, important 3 points. It will remain like this.
Thank you very much. Thank you. Let's get some match update from FJ.
Yes, Sports Amazon. After that sub that saw Krzysztof Piątek replace Arkadiusz Milik, the Saudis went straight down the Polish alpha and they tried to wreak havoc, but they couldn't get anything from that sequence of attack. In the 69th minute, Salem Al-Dawsari sent a curler towards the bottom right corner, but Wojciech Szczesny once again stood tall and of course just saved that and took it in his breadbasket pretty comfortably there as well. In the 71st minute, Abdullah Al-Amri gave away a foul for a fierce tackle on an opponent. In the 73rd minute, Robert Lewandowski received a sweet pass inside the box. However, his effort on goal was blocked by the defender. In the 74th minute, a cross from Saleh Al-Shehri failed to reach the box. And, of course, the defense cleared the ball away to safety. From the ensuing counter-attack, Mohamed Owais, he displayed his ability to read the game and cleared the danger after Robert Lewandowski threatened to latch onto a through ball from just outside the box. The ensuing clearance, of course, Saudi Arabia could not get into the Polish box, but 75 minutes already played between Poland and Saudi Arabia. It is 1-0 to Poland, who are the home team in this fixture, but are actually playing more like the away team because the entire stadium is green.
It's looking like, the Dutch total football. Saudi Arabia completely dominating everything, and you could look at the combination of passes. They really deserve a goal in this one, but football.
Well, they deserve. They got a penalty. They fluffed it. Yeah. So don't blame the god of football. Not
football
them.
Does not know. Football does not owe anybody anything.
Exactly. They got an opportunity. They failed to take it. It's their fault. Let's get another one. Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, so good afternoon. We
yes,
fine.
So I greet my guys where they beside you there.
FJ and Joseph.
FJ, yeah, I told you. I greet you now. My name is Sunday Eposa. Also known as Basuna Fence of Kokobioko.
Okay.
Yeah. You see, Lewandowski, now the way, anything will come up for back at them must go final for this tournament. I see Poland, Argentina final. However, the world war.
That third group match is a final, actually. That third group match is a final. That's Argentina's final game.
I hear you people.
We hear you soon.
It's a domo.
Okay, domo.
No, the third group game is a final. That third group match is a final. The final between Poland and Argentina. Third group match. Watch the team.
Okay, welcome to Sports Radio.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes, good afternoon.
My name is Mr. Ben.
Okay, Mr. Ben.
Poland don't win. They don't win.
Game never end. They never win.
Forget that thing. When they win Argentina, they say the coach went the best. And the coach don't try his best for this second match. Give them penalty. They waste time, so they should not cry. Then they take it like that. 4 years later, they should come back.
Okay, thank you very much. Next caller. Hello.
Hello, okay, what's up now?
I did. What's good?
I spare me one more time. I just make sure that I will try my best to hear your voice one more time.
All right. Welcome, Femi.
Your name's supposed to be good luck, seriously.
Femi, you have a wife.
Yeah.
You have a wife.
Hey,
I can see your
don't
comment
worry.
on
This is
Facebook.
just Femi being Femi. It's okay. I'm living true to your name.
Okay.
This is how Femi's are. It's okay. Welcome, Femo.
Thank you. Okay. Bro, hello.
We hear you. Femolala, we hear you.
I hail.
You know, once they start saying Femolala, Femostica, you know that. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, this game is not going to be easy for Saudi Arabia to come back in this game. Although I'll have been happy if they can make it back to this game, but it's not going to be easy.
True.
Yeah, I can see Poland winning this game, but it's not going to be easy for them.
It's going to be hard.
Anyway, I wish them the best, because waiting they pay me be say if Super Eagles get this kind of fighting spirit, if they too good.
You say waiting.
Our Nigerian super chicken. But anyhow, I believe say that they learn, Sha.
We shall see. Ame right now is getting frustrated. Baba, you go see off shirts, don't worry. That you're white. You go see off arm. Anyway, time is, when I don't know, am I the only one? Once he gets to the 70th minute, time go come, they move quick.
Yeah, the time moves faster once it's the 70th minute, and the time will not wait for you.
At all. It doesn't wait to.
So you had better make sure that You, as it's not waiting for you, Yusuf, don't wait for it.
I'm telling you, 78 minutes right now. We are close to the 80th minute mark. And of course, this Saudi Arabian side, they are just trying everything. But it's not working. It's not working.
Yes, Sports Amazon, 76 minutes on the clock. First and foremost, the attendance in the stadium has been confirmed to be 44,259.
Oh, what's the capacity?
For the stadium.
Capacity.
Yes, for a 40,000 capacity stadium, 44,259.
The mass is not massive.
Are some people lapping themselves?
No, some people are standing actually. You will see people standing in the pockets in the stadium, and it seems quite interesting. They're giving so we've had such situations at the World Cup, although some of the stadium capacities have been updated on the FIFA website, but this one 44,259. In the 77th minute, Al-Amri, he seemed to have picked up a minor injury, but of course he continued to play. And then in the 77th minute, there was Sultan Al-Ghanam, the right back for Saudi Arabia, who created an opportunity, but he made a bad challenge, and there was a foul. From the subsequent foul that was given, the Polish, they made nothing of it. In the 79th minute, Al-Malki fired a shot from the edge of the box, and it went just a whisker wide off the right post. And of course, it was a goal kick for Poland. The Saudis continue to come and getting closer and closer as they continue to knock on the door. Al-Amri then sent a lofted cross into the penalty area, but the opponent defense dealt with it comfortably, and of course, it was intercepted. And then the 80th minute, there was an opportunity for Saudi Arabia outright. Sultan Al-Ghanam, he put a cross into the box, and he failed to achieve what he wanted because Salah Al-Shehri, the cross missed his head by a couple of meters, and once again the Polish, they win a goal kick. So far so good. Apart from the 2 times that Poland have hit the crossbar, they've not threatened seemingly in this game, and it seems the substitutions have hampered their own flow more than aided them, because obviously now they are having to retreat more and more, and the more they retreat into their own area, the more the Saudis continue to get opportunities. And after that one, Firas Al-Burayk committed a minor foul to interrupt the attacking move of his opponent. He was warned, and from the subsequent free kick, there was a cross outright from Jakub Kaminski, but it was headed over the ears and far away by Krzysztof Piątek, the Salernitana centre forward. It is still Poland 1, Saudi Arabia 0.
So we're still here, and time is moving really fast. We'll get some stats from Joe, and then we'll open up the phone lines.
Yes,
it has happened.
Sports Amazon, it's 2-0 for the Poles. And after 15 shots, Robert Lewandowski has finally scored a World Cup goal. And of course, it was a good shot that he took that went beyond the goalkeeper. The Saudis were looking to build from the back, and it just happened to the worst person. It's the best player on the pitch that this kind of things happen to. Abdulhamid Al-Malki was looking to build out from the back. He received the pass from his goalkeeper, Mohamed Owais. And of course, as he attempted to build forward, Robert Lewandowski, he just went into his pocket, picked his lunch money, stole his lunch money, and of course just went straight at the goalkeeper and fired straight into beyond the reach of Mohamed Owais. 2-0 for Poland, as the Poles, of course, look to get all 3 points here. All they will be needing in that final game against Argentina will be 1 point now. Al-Malki really didn't do well. He tried to tackle Lewandowski to prevent him from having that goal-scoring opportunity, but too sleek, Lewandowski, too sleek, and he just makes it 2-0. It's game, set, and match. The Poles looking to win their first World Cup game since match day 2 in 2018, and now this will be the second win in their last 9 World Cup matches.
Bad news.
Yes, indeed. I bet that the fan who called up earlier and kept saying that Lewandowski was going to score the second goal. If I hope say you play him, you use him play, correct? Put that game, because right now you'll be cashing out that you put Lewandowski to score his first World Cup goal. If you had actually played that, my brother, I hope say nobody just say you call, just a talk him.
To be honest with the Sports Amazon, Argentina in trouble.
Bad news for them.
This is bad news. Because now Poland just need to go and play a draw against them.
Yes.
And that would mean that Mexico against Saudi Arabia, I mean, if anybody that wins that game will qualify.
With this low block Poland are having.
No, Argentina
just
should forget it.
It's really bad.
No,
it's really bad for.
They forget it.
And I still say that Argentina might have it tough against Mexico.
No, they will lose today, or they will draw.
Yeah.
I don't want to say they will lose.
It's not going to be a walk in the park. That's I know. Anyway, but let's get some calls, okay? Guys, it is 2-0. And of course, 2-0 it is. Poland, yes, 2 goals up. First goal was scored by Zielinski. Second one was scored by a man who's been yearning and craving to finally score his first World Cup goal. Talking about Robert Lewandowski. Yes, and it is 2-0. Yes, time is on a countdown. We're nearing the end of this game. Saudi Arabia looking far off from actually leveling up against Poland. I did talk about that banker of a goal. They finally have gotten that second goal that sets them 2 goals away because, of course, Saudi have considered twice, and it might get even harder for them to actually get back in the game now. But more substitutions is looking like from the Saudi Arabian team, FJ.
Yes, Sports Amazon, and Abdullah Al-Malki, his game is over, his race is run. He was the one who made the mistake for the goal. Himself and Saleh Al-Shehri, they're both been whisked off right here, and they have been replaced by Nasser Al-Dawsari and Abdurrahman Al-Aboud for the Saudi Arabian national team. Jersey number 20, Abdurrahman Al-Aboud, and jersey number 24, Nasser Al-Dawsari. Coming on for jersey number 11, Saleh Al-Shehri, and the jersey number 8, Abdullah Al-Malki. If not for the want of trying, Saudi have given it a go in this game. It's so cruel. Football is so cruel.
Very cruel.
Football doesn't care about your emotions.
Very cruel.
They had every reason to get something out of this game.
The scoreline doesn't really say the whole story of how this game has actually gone. But of course, Saudi Arabia, very, very unlucky. Was it you or was it FJ who said the body today hurt them? They need to calm down a bit. But of course, 2-0 it is. Joe, you wanted to say something?
This Saudi Arabia, the match, the way they've set up, the way they've played, it all looks like or feels like the Super Eagles of 1994. You know, when we felt like
we did everything.
We did everything.
But the scoreline just, we're not just scoring. But we were unlucky at that World Cup. Very unlucky. We were. I think we had a lot of supporters that 1994. We did brilliant. We were brilliant. We're good at that World Cup, but unfortunately.
And that's why they've not allowed us to rest here today. They should calm down.
The fact of the matter is, you can't take away that year. That year, you see how the Saudi Arabians want to die on this field. That's how that year in 1994 they wanted to die. We die here. But since then till now, how many generation of players have you seen that want to die there?
Temporarily. They should rest. They should rest. Air to breathe.
Please. As the former players of Man United have been rested, let them not rest.
One even got the job because one bomb.
You understand? So why would they rest? When you look at the former players in 1994 set, the former Super Eagles players, and you look at Manchester United players, don't you see something there?
Nigeria is a glorified Man United.
So please. If they've paid their dues, leave them.
Okay.
Hello.
Hello, good afternoon.
Yes. Welcome.
I agree to.
We greet you.
I agree to FJ.
Yeah, good afternoon.
I agree to now. Yeah, my name is Saudi Efosa, also known as Basuna First of Okokobioko.
Welcome.
That day, they say this coach shall be beat outside. He trained all those boys how to beat outside. Today, they know they beat outside, they know they beat and they know carry case.
No, they've just been unlucky. That's the fact. Now they just unlucky. Then try, but they just
unlucky. See, I want to tell you something. If you see God bless you, just appreciate that moment. No claim and say now you be the professor, now you be Okada Agbora, you be whatsoever. But you see today, officers they no feel beat. And Lewandowski they beat the other people carry stick. Ayo they beat them. They don't feel dodge anyone. So for you to know. Nobody beat us at anything will enter for you is be by your luck. For them to win Argentina, it be by their luck. For them to set record, then they beat that 35 match of BT. Now what did God just do for
That
them?
was not luck.
You see this group, they don't go qualify.
That was not luck.
You see Saudi Arabia?
See,
That was not luck.
I agree with FJ. Please, Mr. Sunday, see, just when
that was
person
not
just
luck.
do well,
That was
hate
not
them.
luck, please.
That thing no be luck
That
where
was
them
not
play.
luck,
You
please.
understand?
That
It
was
was not
not
luck
That one
because
when they win Argentina.
was
no be luck.
No
be luck.
If not be luck, make them replay that match whether they go get one goal against Argentina.
You two should go and use luck to
You
beat
put
Argentina.
your
This person
occupancy.
has not
Put
fun.
your occupancy. Say make them set the match.
Oh,
back
DFO,
against,
sir. Nigeria
Saudi
too should go
Arabia
and use
versus
luck to
Argentina.
beat
You don't
Argentina.
agree.
Oh, DFO, Nigeria too should go and use luck.
Exactly. Nigeria should use luck and beat
Nigeria should
Argentina
use
now.
luck.
That luck that Saudi
We need
used
it.
beat Argentina.
We need
Why
it.
we not they use the luck? And then we are the whipping team of Argentina every World Cup. Anyway, let's quickly get some updates from you, FJ.
Yes, Sports Amazon, 90 minutes on the clock now. And the Saudis definitely must be feeling undone. In the 87th minute, Abdulrahman Hala Aboud, he got a head in from close range after a lofted pass, but the effort just flew narrowly over the bar and the ball went out of play. Poland, of course, from the ensuing goal kick, did nothing from that as they turned the ball over once again. And Salem Al-Dawsari, yes, of course, he delivered a low pass into the box, but it was intercepted. And of course, in the 89th minute, Wilton Sampaio had a clear sight, so a foul from Nasser Al-Dawsari. And from the ensuing opportunity, Robert Lewandowski broke free into the box and he wanted to do too much, went for the chip, but Mohamed Al-Owais made himself very big and Ghanem, Sultan Al-Ghanam, of course, plucked the ball out of the air to make sure that the ball went for a corner. Almost.
And you know, that's the thing
making
about
it 2-0.
Lewandowski. Once he tastes, don't just allow him to, if he tastes it.
Yeah, once the goal start
he
coming,
will
they come
just
like
keep
London bosses.
going.
They come like London bosses. He missed the opportunity there.
Yeah.
And Sultan Al Ghanam cleared his lines. It is still 2-0 to the Poles. 90 minutes now on the clock at the Al Janoub Stadium in Qatar. It is Poland 2, Saudi Arabia 0, and the referee has added 7 minutes.
7.
7 minutes of added time.
Okay, all right, guys. 2-0 it is, and of course 7 minutes added. Regulation time has expired, but of course 7 minutes added time. So it is 2-0, 2 for Poland and 0 for Saudi Arabia. First goal from Zielinski in the 39th minute. In the 82nd minute, of course, it was Robert Lewandowski who finally was able to register his first World Cup goal. Let's get to the phone lines. Okay, hello.
Hello.
Yes, please. Welcome.
Open is on the line.
Okay, welcome.
I want to comment about the game. I think Saudi Arabian president, they should celebrate this one too.
They should celebrate it.
Because they win Argentina last time, they celebrated. All their students, they don't go to school.
Celebrate
So,
you know, in fact, I will ask you if everything is okay.
I'm sure.
If your country, Nigeria, beat Argentina, you don't go celebrate them.
I think Messi stands need to calm down.
Yes,
You people should be calming
They are
down.
the ones that are talking.
You people should
And
be
they-
calming
before-
down.
They should not get, because I have it in load for
So
them.
don't make it seem like this guy is over celebrated.
Don't mind them.
Do you know how long we've waited to beat Argentina?
No be one team for Nigeria, they give like $30 million or something for Champions League spots.
Now.
I beg, gonna
Nigeria,
get that.
we played Argentina at their worst.
Yes.
2018. At their worst.
Yes, sir.
We could not even draw.
Nothing.
Ha.
Nothing.
When I get that.
Hello? So don't criticize how they celebrated. Allow them. Now then time.
the people come now.
Yes, welcome.
Good afternoon.
All right.
My name is Udamoyo.
Oh my, your network is really bad. Perhaps you can call us back, please. Hello.
Oge Chukwu Kama.
Yes, sir, Brother Lee. Good afternoon.
I always get through to Brila when you are on duty.
Oh, that's good. Good,
Your
good,
edge,
good.
Go and meet your wife.
It's your edge. You people have started again.
I'm very serious. My name is Francis.
Francis, okay.
I'm calling from First Stack.
Wonderful.
You spoke so well about 1994. Where were you by then?
Hey, don't try me, oh. Are you on social media? Are you on Facebook? Go and look at my face very well.
Did you watch?
I'm a senior woman, oh. Don't try me. Don't think this yellow color is deceiving you. I'm a senior woman.
Your voice doesn't even look it.
Oh, if not by voice, oh boy, you don't enter. You understand? Don't forget that. 1994.
One day we are going to beat Argentina. Don't worry.
That's 2026.
Well, hopefully you will not be a grandmother. I will not be a grandfather, and I will not be a grandmother when it happens.
3 generations of Argentine stars.
We've not won. 4 years to come. The next 4 years.
Which 4 years? Which team?
Yeah.
This team. This one. Oh, my brother, happy.
We did not beat Maradona.
Leave it, oh.
We did not beat Aima. We did not beat Messi.
Just leave it
It's
there.
Lautaro's generation will beat.
Oh.
No. They are out now. They will be out by then. They charm me.
That's why I said we did not beat Maradona. We did not beat Aima. We did not beat Ortega. We did not beat Messi. We did not beat Di Maria.
Maradona
we did not beat
a small name now.
Okay, we did not.
Messi.
Okay, let me mention Kanija and Burushaga. We did not beat Kanija. We did not beat. Say something else. I'm not mentioning this.
We don't have any name coming up again now.
Do you know what is
any name?
Do you know
any name that is coming
their
up
names?
Like
Lautaro Martinez, Paulo Dybala. Do you know the funny part? I'm waiting for 2026. We lost to Father. We lost to Diego Simeone. We will lose to Giovanni too. You see? Lose to Father and son. Nigeria.
It's going to be better. It's going to be better. This is our country. We must support. In fact, we enjoyed 1994. It was a wonderful.
Sorry,
tournament.
I'm supporting Saudi. I'm sorry. I know I'll have to.
All right. Thank you so much for calling, man. All right. Thank you. Let's get updates, FJ.
Yes, Sports Amazon. The Saudis are now making changes that reek of just go out and get a game time.
Shall touch ball.
Yes, those are the steps that Coach Averenat is.
We have been there before,
rooting up this game. And of course, he's just putting players where he feels just go and get a run out. And this time, it is Atan Babri that has come on. Atan Babri has been introduced for the Saudis in the 4th minute of added time. 4th of 7th minute, he was replaced. He replaced Nawaf Al-Abed, which is a bit of a surprise. Al-Abed was a substitute who came on. Now he's been replaced by Atan Babri in the 4th minute. Abdulrahman Al-Aboud, however, before that, Abdulrahman Al-Aboud whipped the ball in, but it failed to reach any of his teammates as the opposition's defense was alert to the threat. And in the 95th minute, the Saudis, they've not stopped having a goal. And this time, Mohamed Kanno, he got a control of the ball, got beyond Christian Bielik, and of course rifled the shot of his right boot into the far corner, but he went narrowly wide. Wajid Szczesny, of course, he had his sight on the ball, but if that ball had gone goalwards, Szczesny would not have been able to get any connection to it. It is still Poland 2, Saudi Arabia 0, and of course at 6 minutes of added time.
Not for long, and it's going to be the final whistle. That's how the things have been going. Soon, very soon, the referee should blow to signal the end of this game. But of course, I'm sure that the Saudi Arabian fans must have their hearts broken. They must be bearing.
I think they need to live with their heads held high. It was not like they were played off the park. They were the better team in this game, but just that they didn't do the most important thing, which was to score. They were the better team.
Imagine if they were able to score that penalty. Yes. It would have changed the course of the game.
100%. I agree with you. I think they would have won this game.
It was from that point that they lost a bit of confidence. They now later regained it in the second half.
And then they were too rash.
Yes.
Taking first shots.
It's done.
The final whistle is gone.
It's done.
And Poland have the 3 points. It is Everenat's maternal grandma. Be celebrating now.
Nah, I head catch will have read that.
So she's celebrating now because it's full time and Poland have won 2-0 against Saudi Arabia.
That's right. That's the situation of things, and that's how it's wrapped up for this second game right there. Of course, but still to come, you still have other games to look forward to. Just to remind you that 2 more games are left to play for today. Alrighty, we are done with the first one and the second one. The next slot will be by by 5 o'clock. And you need to look forward to that one. You've got Argentina, of course, taking on Mexico. That game is actually for 5 o'clock. Yes, and it's for... it's actually for 8 o'clock, I meant to say. 5 o'clock, of course, will be France taking on Denmark. So let's see how things will play out for the last two games for today. Of course, you remember, in case you weren't here, let's just remind you about the first game. The first game, Tunisia lost to Australia 0-1 and just wrapped up Poland 2, Saudi Arabia 0. Okay, so let's follow up on the next slot, 5 o'clock. Another coverage is coming up between France and Denmark. And of course, by 8 p.m., don't miss it, Argentina, Mexico. Let us see, because I am sure both teams have been following up on that game, especially Argentina. On this game, they just wrapped up, and they will.
This game is bad news for them.
Oh, yeah, it is bad news.
Because now, Poland know that going into that game, they just need to come and play a draw. So Argentina have to come out and win. They have to go all out. And knowing Mexico very well, they're going to defend well, and they will look to catch Argentina on the break. Yeah. And they have the players to do it. They have Chucky Lozano. They have the guys. This group is finely poised. I like what I'm seeing from this group. What would be a disaster, Sports Amazon, is if Argentina lose today. It will be a disaster.
Maradona will be turning again in his grave if such happens.
And, the whole eye of they won the Copa America would go down.
Hey, hello.
Good evening to you. Good to
yes, sir. Welcome.
FJ, I greet you. Saudi Arabia man, I greet you. FJ. Yeah. From Saudi Arabia, FJ from Saudi Arabia, I greet you.
How FJ? How FJ?
Maxwell on the line. The Barcelona first one. Yeah, we can tell you now. I come here tell you that we still score one goal. So it don't happen now.
You already won.
Congratulations.
I hope so you play him as I asked before. In play.
FJ.
And now okay, they ask you, did you play it in play? Hey, God,
I play for person. I bought my mother.
Hey, nah. Now, wow.
FJ, when I go celebrate this one, this if you like, I'm going to celebrate it.
We'll celebrate it. That's what you want to hear. Okay. You want to be silly now.
Come me, if you like celebrate, come me. Mama can't join you now.
No, don't worry. Now empty plates, FJ go still give you last slice. No jollof rice for you. When they're serving everybody jollof rice, I'm sure FJ will give you Gary.
I'm not even going to give him anything.
Yeah, sure.
Go empty-handed.
Okay.
Hey, good
hello.
Okay.
Yes, sir. How far?
I didn't find this OBI.
All right, quickly, your last caller.
Okay, you see this match, I don't say Poland will win, I carry Poland straight win. And you see those people, that guy will lose penalty and that one will make a mistake, okay. They hear me?
Oh, they hear you now, OBI.
May they go collect the Rolls Royce from them back. They collect the Rolls Royce back.
Because they're not them fumble,
They are them fumble. May they go collect the Rolls Royce from them back.
Don't worry, we are not those kind of people. We are not Nigerians. We let our players enjoy what we've given them.
No, the coach tried. The coach tried to me. The coach is a fantastic coach because you see the way the Saudis are playing. They are not playing like
in the end, you see what separated both sides: experience.
Yes, experience. And
experience was what separated both sides.
Experience.
That was just it.
I agree. Experience.
Napoli can't get upper hand. And
experience and quality.
And quality. Everything will be make your body dey hot, gra.
Lewandowski na my main man. So I like I think don't win this match. So we'll score that last goal.
Okay, thank you. That's it. It's a wrap. It's been an amazing time right here. So we thank you all, and it's been a wonderful coverage from the first game into the second game. Like I said before, don't miss out on the other slots that are coming up. And of course, just to give you the lineup before we go to the next show, let's give you the lineup for the France-Denmark game.
Yes, Sport Amazon. France have lined up in a 4-3-3 formation. Not so much of a surprise. A 4-2-3-1 formation, I beg your pardon. There, Hugo Lloris, Jules Koundé at right back. Rafael Varane, Dayo Upamecano, and Theo Hernandez in the back four. So 2 changes in defense. Ibu Konate and Benjamin Pavard, they come out of the starting lineup. In midfield, it's still Adrien Rabiot and Aurélien Chouameni. Up front, Ousmane Dembélé, Antoine Griezmann, Kylian Mbappé, and Olivier Giroud for Le Bleu. What about for Denmark? Kasper Schmeichel is in goal. Joachim Andersen, Andres Christensen, and Victor Nelson. They make 1 change in defense as well. So back 3 for them. And they've got Rasmus Christensen, Pierre-Emile Højbjerg, and Joachim Mala in midfield. And up front, it is Jesper Lindstrom, Mikkel Damsgaard, and Andreas Cornelius. This is a Denmark win. So yes, those are the lineups for France and Denmark.
All right, so stay tuned. That game is going to kick off by 5 o'clock. But of course, the World Cup studio would open by 5:45. So did I say 5:45? 4:45. I meant to say, because the game starts off by 5 o'clock. We just gave it the lineup for the next game for you to expect, France Denmark. But again, thanks to the crew. Thanks so much to FJ, who's been here, to Joseph, and of course to Emeka Dena right there at Sports Radio Brila FM Port Hackett. And of course, thank you to Clive Sugar George, who of course got in from Onitsha to cover to join for this coverage that we've had this wonderful afternoon. Is being yours truly, Oge Chukwukama Ogwo. Thank you, everyone. More of the games still to come. You can be rest assured that we're giving you the live coverage of every game right there at Qatar 2022. Stay tuned.
Sports Radio. What else could we call it?
The FIFA World Cup in Qatar. It's go time.
Committed to taking